Okay, so we talked about this last week. We talked about sonnets and villanelles. This is just more of a touching base, see if you can do it on your own or in your groups kind of deal. So we get more insight as to what a sonnet and villanelle are. These are our identifying features. Okay, these are what's going to tell us the difference between a sonnet and a villanelle. I'm going to rewrite that because I don't like the way that looks. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we remember that a stanza is our chunk of lines in a poem. So in a sonnet, our stanzas are going to have 14 lines broken into 4 stanzas, a 3-4 line quatrain, and a final 2-line couplet. Now, we remember from last week that a quatrain is a stanza with 4 lines. Okay, and a couplet has 2 lines. Like it says right there. The final couplet has a twist or solution to the ideas or problem expressed in the quatrains. The rhyme scheme, we talked about this last week. The way the words end has a different rhyme scheme in a sonnet, so our rhyme scheme in a sonnet is going to be A B A B, C D C D, E F E F, and our rhyming couplet is G G. So, to figure out the rhyme scheme, start with the first line and assign letters to each new sound at the end of the lines. So in a sonnet, the first and the third line rhyme, the second and the fourth lines rhyme, and so on. In a villanelle, which is going to be on the other side of the paper, the stanzas, remember again a group of lines, has 19 lines broken into 6 stanzas, 5 3-line tercets, and a final 4-line quatrain. So a tercet has 3 lines. I'm going to erase this part right here because it's in my way. Okay, a couplet is 2 lines, a tercet is 3 lines. So, the rhyme scheme in a villanelle, which is what we talked about last week, is A B A B A. I'm sorry, A B A A B A A B A A B A A B A A B A A. So the first and the third line rhyme. The next tercet, the first and the third line rhyme, and the B's in each of the middle of the tercets rhyme with the next B. Repetition. Things that repeat. In a traditional villanelle, the first line is repeated at the end of the second and fourth stanzas. The last line of the first stanza is repeated at the end of the third and the fifth stanza. Both lines reappear as the last 2 lines of the poem. Okay, so we're going to see some repetition on the back. So, remember what it says up here with the stanzas. A sonnet has 14 lines. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to count out my lines. So this is line 1, line 2, 3, 4, 5's already there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10's already there, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So, next is our rhyme scheme. So, eyes and cries rhyme. They sound the same. Those are our A's. Okay. State and fate rhyme. Those are our B's. Okay. Hope and scope rhyme. Those are going to be our C's. Put a C here and a C here. Okay, possessed and lest, down here on number 2, it's saying that least in line 8 is pronounced lest. So it rhymes with possessed. So those are going to be our D's. Okay. Despising and arising are going to be our E's. Okay. State and gate are going to be our F's. And our rhyming couplet, which is going to be brings and kings, are going to be our G's. Okay, so number 1 says, aside from its title, how can you tell that the poem above is a sonnet? So let's look back at our identifying features. So the stanzas, we have 14 lines, so I can put 14 lines. The rhyme scheme, this matches this, so the rhyme scheme is the same. A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, and G, G. Just like it is up here. Okay? That's how we know that this poem is a sonnet. Now, we've already done the number 2. We've already done the rhyme scheme. Ooh, that's a weird arrow. Okay, a little check mark. Write the line numbers of the couplet. So the couplet is down here at the bottom. Okay, so it would be 13 and 14. And I'm going to skip number 4 for now, and I'm going to come back to it later. Okay, so let's go over here to the back. I'm still going to leave that villanelle identifying features in the screen so we can still see it. Okay, so directions. Read the poem The Caged Thrush Freed and Home Again by Thomas Hardy. Note, thrush is a bird. Then complete the chart and answer the questions. We're going to do the chart together as a class, so when I get to that part, you need to pause the video and make sure you're paying attention with us in class. And I will let you know what to put where. Okay, so, all right. So the first thing we're going to do, just like the other one, is that we're going to number the lines. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5's already there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10's already there, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Okay, so next, we've got our stanza and our quatrains. Remember that quatrains have, or no, I'm sorry, not quatrains. Our tercets have 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so number 1 says, is this poem a sonnet? Oh, let me back up. I'm sorry, let me back up. And let's do the rhyme scheme together. So, we, what? I'm so sorry. Okay. We rhymes with be. They sound the same. We, be, ye, we, tree, be, glee, meaning happy, we, decree, be, sagacity, we, and be. So all of those words rhyme together, so those are going to be our A's. A, B, A, B, A, 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 A. Decree has no line, so I'm going to put one right there. A, B, A, A. Okay. Now, pick a different color. Tureen, preen, glean, serene, and treen all rhyme, making those our B's. So going back in here, ABA, 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 ABAA as our rhyme scheme. So this, our rhyme scheme, matches the rhyme scheme that we now know means villanelle. So that's the answer to number 1. In this poem, sonnet, or is this poem a sonnet or a villanelle? So we have 19 lines and the rhyme scheme. Okay. On the lines, we did that already. We already found the rhyme scheme. Write the line numbers of the quatrain. So a quatrain, remember, is the stanza with 4 lines. Okay, so the stanza with 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the stanzas, the quatrain, the line numbers are 16, 17, 18, and 19. Write the line numbers that repeat. So now we have to go back and read the poem. So, let me find a lighter color. Okay. Men know but little more than we, who count on us least of things terrene. How happy days are made to be, of such strange tidings, what think ye? O birds in brown that peck and preen, men know but little more than we. When I was born from yonder tree, in bonds to them I hoped to glean. How happy days are made to be, and want and wailing turn to glee. Alas, despite their mighty mien, men know but little more than we. They cannot change the frost's decree, they cannot keep the skies serene. How happy days are made to be, eludes a great man's sagacity, no less than ours, O tribes intrine. Men know but little more than we, how happy days are meant to be. So those are our 2 lines that repeat. They're up here as well. So line number 1 and line number 3 repeat all throughout. So men know little more than we in line 1. It appears again in line 6. It appears again in line 12. And it appears again in line 18. So I'm going to put those numbers down here. So 1, 6, 12, and 18. And let's pick a different color. Okay. How happy days are made to be. Line 3. Line 9. How happy days are made to be. Line 15. How happy days are made to be. And line 19. Rhyme. Oop, I messed up. It should just be those. 16. 1. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't put a comma there. So lines 1, 6, 17, and 18 rhyme. And lines 3, 9, 15, and 19 rhyme. Okay? What do the repeated lines emphasize? I'm going to come back to this one as our whole group. So double check and make sure. I'm going to tell you when we get there. But as of right now, if you are still confused, go back and rewatch this video. If you are confused still after watching it again, please come talk to me and let me know.